Gomez. Welcome to my morning YouTube channel. I am Kendall Gomez with the morning horoscopes and the trending topics. Make sure you subscribe. Make sure you hit that like button. And girl, it is so much going on. I got the horoscopes and the morning tea. Let me tell you something. Why is Donald Trump swaying back and forth? Wait a minute. He's walking to the left, walking to the right. I think those biscuits aren't cooked yet. You know, the things he got on his ankles, they swollen like biscuits. I don't know if he got new ankles and he's trying them out, but girl, yes, Donald Trump, girl, we're going to get into that because he went overseas. He went somewhere and, girl, and got they were walking side by girl. He was going back and forth and back. And I don't mean to make fun, but him being so, rigid, I didn't expect that. But it looks like his health is declining, guys. Allegedly. We don't know. Maybe he had a few drinks. I don't know. But Grand Rising, Grand Rising. Okay, without any further ado, I'm going to get into the morning horoscopes right now. And if you could share my live, I would so appreciate that. I think I'm just going to go ahead. Where am I going to share my live to? Hey, I had to share my live. So let me get with these morning horoscopes without any further ado. Give me 1 second. It's a relaxing day. Um, I've been enjoying my birthday and everything and getting things together. I quit my job. Yes, I did. I got two more places to go. So today I go to one and tomorrow I go to another. Just a regular salon because that was BS. I ain't gonna bullshit shit. It was. It was like working in a concentration camp. Oh my God, with this unhealthy lady that couldn't even do what she needed to do. She always slothed around. But anyway, that's for story time. If you go on my other social medias, you'll see the story time because I can't put it on my YouTube because I don't want to chance getting demonetized. But Grand Rising. So let's start off with these morning horoscopes and make sure you subscribe. I'm going to go ahead and get this done because, I haven't been on. It's cancer season, guys. It is cancer season, biatches. Yes. Grand Rising. So many good things are happening. And I'm still holding on to faith. I want to get some stuff done. I got to wait around for a little bit and make things happen as I am, me and God and the universe, the ancestors and the Orishas and the powers that may be, Ashe. But anyway, guys, listen. This is July 8th, 2026. You are journeying from a grind towards something that truly lights you up, Cancer. Yes, nice things, nice things. And guys, I'm on audio today because I have so much going on. And I just didn't feel like going live today. I'm so relaxed and in a real tranquil state. But nevertheless, so, okay, so for Cancer, you will be supported through this period of transition with great care because I need to be handled with care, baby. This transition may feel daunting and uncertain, but you are ready to take that leap of faith, which I am. You also know that this courage is flowing through you from a higher power that is guiding you. This may feel a little inexplicable to others, but you know your path ahead. Take it on one gentle step at a time, being gentle, being sure, and being grateful and grand rising. Okay, now we have the cosmic tip. Be extra gentle with yourself at the moment. And I have, indeed, I have. And make sure you hit that like button. And I said, good morning, Grand Rising. Oh, as I sip on my morning coffee, I got my morning coffee here. Ah, my iced coffee. But anyway, guys, we got Aries. Okay, Grand Rising Aries. There is a soft voice nudging you forward in your heart. Follow it, whatever it is. And Grand Rising. Okay, Taurus. Listen listen to or share the wisdom that surrounds you. Gemini. Ask the cosmos for help and guidance, and you will get it. Just be patient. And Grand Rising. Leo, things are working out. Open your heart and mind and let everything work as it should. You're only responsible for the effort, not the outcome, baby. Right? Okay, Virgo, you are sinking you are sinking with the energies of the waning moon. Release breath and release, breathe, and rest. Okay, Grand Rising Libra. Journey through this phase with crystal clear intentions because it's not only the thought, but the intentions. And sometimes you got to make sure you pray to God with intentions you have because you know that saying, a roadway paved to hell is paved with good intentions? Something like that. All right, Scorpio. So just make sure your intentions are guided. And Scorpio, when you pour love into life, there is nothing that remains untouched. Sagittarius, let wisdom flow through you and manifest in your life. Capricorn, trust and follow your passion. Aquarius, pay attention to that reoccurring feeling. So, whatever feeling you're getting right now, pay attention to it and follow your guides, your spirit guides. Okay, Pisces, this is the perfect time for you to fly. You know, I believe I can fly. I know that's right. Anyway, you can do anything you feel your heart and your mind and your soul. I can tell you and attest to this that I never thought I would be in a position where I am making some really power moves at this time. That's all I can tell you guys. I can't tell you any more, any less. And Grand Rising. All right. Did y'all? Oh, girl, it is so much going on. Let me get to the tea. Let me get to the tea. Oh, girl, it is so much tea. What is going on here? Okay. So, the other day, Delta flight to Chicago reportedly hit by fireworks in midair. Can you, like, imagine being on a plane on 4th of July and your airplane that you're on gets hit by one of the fireworks? Child, I know that was scary, but nobody got hurt. It didn't go into anything, that would become fatal, right? So, anyway, guys, now, okay, so there's this racist man that told about keyboard gangster. He threatened her and told her she should be in a tree. And, threatening this black senator. And they showed up at his door. And he's a goner. And people have to realize that this prejudice phase is really kind of drowning out. They're holding on like the mosquitoes hold on to biting you between the fall and summer. And you know how they just bite you and they really go hard, but they're dying. That's how these prejudiced people, they're dying out because it's not making sense, right? So he's going to jail. My father is going to jail, for threatening and, making those type of slanders. You got to be careful on trolling people. All right. So, ooh, okay. So I was watching and I believe, so because there was this girl at the shop, the manager, where I was at Sideshow Bob's. I don't know if you saw the video, but I call her Sideshow Bob's, or the name of the shop. Also, another nickname is the Son of Sam's. Dun-dun, dun-dun, grr. Okay, anyway. So, um, Vanity Matthews did an interview years ago, which actually confirms that the industry is demonic and will hold you in demonic possession. She goes on to say, let me let you guys hear this, because this is really weird.
Yeah, demons did possess me. What about you? Just say you're not walking with God. Demons will possess you. You were suspended over a bed. Somebody tell me something. A woman caught me one time suspended, about 3 feet from my bed. But then, I was doing psychic reading. For anybody that's listening to psychics, or for anybody that's doing psychic work, okay? Yeah. It's all of the devil. When you come to God and you read the truth, which is in here, you'll be a prophet of Jesus. You won't be a psychic. How did you know? Psychic work is, I would invite the demons into my house. And God says in Thessalonians that he shall send you strong delusion that you shall believe a lie because you did not receive the love of the truth, that you should be saved, but you will perish. How did you know the demons were in you? Do you know? Well, I didn't know what that was. Yeah. I believed that I was talking to God. Yeah. Okay, I believe that I was talking to God, and most psychics that you sit up with, that converse with you, tell you that you are talking to God. Okay, right. And that is a lie. I'm here to tell you that's a lie. And when you carry on with it, and when you get so into it, and you will invite those demons in to talk to you. They'll sit up and they'll tell you lies, and they'll tell you they have past lives. Let me tell you something. You got one shot here. Yeah. You got one shot. But Denise, how did you know you weren't talking to God if you thought you were? Do you understand what I'm saying? Because there are a lot of ghosts working, throwing things in my house, and people were running out, and I thought there was...
That's crazy. Coming from Vanity Six, Denise Matthews, and she was interviewing with Joan Rivers. And I'm going to tell you something. This confirms how, you know, we got to be careful on who we invite into our homes. We have to pray before. But I can't just allow anyone into my home. I have my home spirited up, and it's all good energy. And I can't invite bad energy into my home with bad intentions. I just can't. I'd rather be, at peace, instead of having a whole bunch of, unhealthy people around me, or even one, but at the end of the day, and I know good energy goes a long, long, long way, right? And I just wanted you guys to hear that for yourself. Now, let me ask you a question about Charleston White. Charleston White made so much sense the other day. I cannot, let me see if I can play this. Did he say anything? Because he was interviewing with Cam Newton, and he said something very important. Let's see.
That nigga Thug said, nigga, I shot at your mama. You don't mention me no more. He really shot that nigga mama.
Go.
And y'all
Okay.
worried about my delivery? See, this is the thing.
Okay. So, because I don't want to play the whole video. He just, this is for entertainment and educational purposes only. But he was saying those same people that are taking each other out need to fight against the popo, fight against ICE. Because they will let these people come through our neighborhood and won't do nothing to them, but they'll do something to a family, a child, and of ethnicity. And I'm just gonna say it, black on black crime. And Charleston White made a good point, even in the music. Is demonic. And he was saying that, and it gives off energy, and he made so much sense. And he is an educated black man. It was unbeknownst to me. So he said to reach people, he had to sound ignorant. And now I get it. Because it seems like, and it's the truth is sounds much further than a lie. But at the end of the day, it is the way we deliver things sometimes. I know it sounds crazy, but people like to hear the way that they would speak and or think, right? And Charleston White, I really respect him. I had to respect him because it wasn't. Uh, Cam Newton said it was his delivery, and to change his no, don't change your delivery because when you do it in with education and you do it with facts and paperwork and receipts, you don't they don't the people really don't follow you. They follow you because you are like with him. I kind of get now that he is strong in his conviction without really he speaks facts, and he let us know he been with legislators, and he has a degree. I didn't know that. And he with glasses and a suit and tie, and he said he wasn't getting a large reception, but when he got ignorant, that's when he went big. I get it now. That's sometimes, and it's sad to say, but our own kind, we only understand ignorance and violence. But why do we have to go in that direction? We shouldn't have to go in that direction, right? And this for entertainment and educational purposes only, guys. You know, I'm just gonna say this: you can't judge a book by its cover, and stand corrected about Charleston White. He did his thing. Oh God! So there was a former adult film actress, Jasmine Cashmere, who turned her life around. And she had over 100 adult films and has completely turned her life around. And she accepted the Lord and is now married and serves as a pastor. And I love hearing stuff like that. I wanted to deliver something like that to you guys because anybody can change. I changed. Even though, no, I'm not perfect. I'm never going to be perfect, but I'm going to tell you something. Change is good, but it's not for other people. It's for God and you. Whatever you decide, your change is not for the crowd. It's not for your peeps on the corner. It's not for your girls that you hang out with everybody. Change is for you. And some of those people you have to let go in order for you to be sustained. God sometimes wants you by yourself. I believe God is working on me, and I'm sharing that because I'm here. I've been here by myself. Um, Kind of like, you know, my husband could be here or whatever, but I just want to make sure, I wanted to make sure that I would be safe. But at either way, God got me here alone because and nobody has, there's men coming in today to fix the plumbing, but I don't have men in this house. Because just like Denise Matthews, aka Vanity from Vanity 6, um, energy is transferable. I really believe when someone's carrying even bad karma and they hang around other people, it transfers. It's transferable. It does happen. I've seen it. Like, have you ever been around anybody that is like has a dark cloud over them, and then they come around you and start hanging around you, and that dark cloud slows you down? That's why you have to protect your spirit at all costs, and your energy. Make sure that energy is right. That's why I left that salon, because I knew that energy was off, and because I pray, I know when someone's energy is off, because I work closely with God and Jesus Christ and the ancestors and the Orishas and my spirit guide and Mother Universe. So I always get a sense of what's going on without the person kind of telling me. And I don't know exactly, but I always can feel the energy. And that's a Cancerian trait too. We're like empaths. We feel and hear and people be like, no, baby, believe it when I tell you. And I've been saved so many times from people's, other people's stuff. Girl, did I tell? See, this is why I'm not going. I went to this, let me tell you, I went to this gyro place the other day here in Fayetteville, and I could have sworn to God they did something to my cheesecake. They didn't even make cheese. They just, strawberry cheesecake is my favorite. I ordered it. They put it in these two little cups, And they gave me first they gave me one, and it looks like somebody did something to it. So I told them, give it back to me, and I watched where she got them from. But I don't want to have to do all that. I never, ever, ever want to have to feel unsafe eating somewhere. And let me tell you what happened. A former Arby's manager charged with a felony poisoning after, so it's a felony poisoning after allegedly tattooing in a customer's food, which claims that led to contracting herpes. And she bragged about it. And you know, that's really and you know what color she was? She wasn't black. She wasn't black. She was white lady. And that's why they're saying, you know, be careful. Even on 4th of July, I would not hang out over here because I just feel like something can happen. They could put something in my food. I might end up missing. So I don't be around anybody, really. I don't even, some of my own kind, I just don't trust. I'm telling you, family members, I don't trust. I don't trust anybody. And you know, if you know me and you know me, the one hang out with people, I go out by myself. If you look at my social media, I've never needed a crowd to be around people. So I say that to say, you know, even as a kid, I learned how to play with myself. My mother always kept me on punishment. I had the pinball machine in my room. I had the computer. I had TV. No, I didn't have a TV. I had a stereo. And I was good. I was good. I learned how to enjoy time with Kendall. And they used to come by my window when I would be on punishment. And we would be doing all kinds. Good Lord. Me and my friends that we grew up with. But anyway, yeah, I know for sure that getting back to this article, even if you grow up, I feel like I grew up with these Italian girls, and they were they want the men, and this is for entertainment and educational purposes only. They don't want the culture. They want the men, honey. They want the men. Like back in the day, the Mandingos and the Bucks, or whatever they call them. The Bucks, you know, the big, strong black men, strapped, you know, hanging low, how low to the knee, you know, like really muscular alpha men, we would call them, but they call them Bucks. And that's what these other colors, I feel like other colors only know that we get the job done, if you know what I mean. So, you know, hitting the right, you know, areas of life. I can't really fully go there because this is for entertainment and educational purposes only, guys. But check this out. I'm going to get off of here. I'm gonna. I've worked on my OBS. Now I got to get the rest of my equipment, which I threw equipment away before I left Brooklyn, not realizing, you know, that I was gonna need those mics. So it's teaching me to save the stuff that I have. Stop throwing stuff away, cause it just is a waste of time and money. And because I could have took that and bought me a cute top, a couple of cute tops. Anyway, guys, yeah, I gotta go to the Macy's over here, um, and see what they got going on. But anyway, guys, I wanted to thank you. I'm gonna see you on my next video. It won't be audio, but I appreciate you guys having patience and everything with me. And check this out. So much is going on, even with Donald Trump. Before I come off, Donald Trump, he took a trip. Um, I can't remember where he took a trip to, and the president, uh, it was another president, and he got off the plane. He was holding on tight. He looks like his health is declining, and this is something I watch myself. I don't know if you've seen this actual video, but you can go on Google and take a look. President Trump, you know, health declining. You can put that in because it shows this video that he's staggering. And I don't wish bad on anybody. Let me tell you something. My mother taught me not to hate someone so bad that you wish bad on them because it'll come back on you. And I really actually felt bad for Donald Trump. After all the things he's done and said about blacks, transgenders, LGBTQ, I felt bad for Donald Trump because I see his health declining. So I know there's a God. God gives us time and grace and energy. So while we're here, we got to be right and do right and live right and be good to ourselves so we can be good to others. And they say he was, the Chester, Chester, child. But anyway, guys, um, I tell you, so he was swaying back and forth, and I thought about that song, back by Cameo, back and forth, back. Our love goes, but it was our steps go back, but it was it was so crazy, and the other president had to hold him up, and I said to myself, see, God knows what He's doing. And, as far as Donald Trump, I mean, he got to come off them swollen biscuits because those swollen biscuits are swollen. He put on those shoes and it looked like, you ever see a water balloon stuffed in a shoe and then his ankles are blown up like that? One of them long water balloons, and it's really you fill them all the way up and stuff them in the shoe. Those ankles are swollen, baby, just like grandma's biscuits. But anyway, guys, I am going to talk to you later. I am Kendall Gomez. I'll see you on my next video. Make sure you subscribe. And just in time, the people to fix my other bathroom. All right, I'll see you on my next video.